Most people come to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for concerts and food. But what happens behind this barn? Because just a few steps away from the crowds, kids are racing animals worth thousands of dollars. Judges are deciding futures in minutes, and some of these animals are treated better than most pets. Right now, we're walking through one of the most overlooked parts of the rodeo, the livestock barns. This isn't just a petting zoo. This is where months, sometimes years of work are on display. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is actually one of the largest livestock exhibitions in the world. And for many of these kids, this is their Super Bowl. At first glance, it feels simple. Goats, kids laughing, families taking pictures. But here's something most people don't realize. Goats are one of the earliest animals ever domesticated by humans, over 10,000 years ago. Today, they're still part of competitions that can lead to college scholarship. While some goats here are just being fed and petted, others are being trained like athletes. Now this is where things get serious. What you're looking at isn't just a pig competition or animal competition. This is a precision-based judging event. Judges are looking at muscle structure, posture, movement, even how the pig carries itself. And here's the wild part. Some of these pigs are worth thousands of dollars, raised specifically for show, carefully fed, carefully trained, for a few minutes in front of a judge. This could change everything. Now step into the world of steer competition, and suddenly everything feels bigger, heavier, louder, more intense. These animals can weigh over 1,000 pounds. But what's impressive isn't just the size, it's the control. Handlers guide them with precision, sometimes with just subtle movements. Because in competitions like this, it's not just about the animal, it's about the partnership. Here's a part most people don't see. Many of these participants are kids who wake up before school to feed and train their animals every day, rain or shine. This is just about a hobby. It's discipline, responsibility, and for some, a stepping stone into agriculture, business, or veterinary career. And then you get a completely different kind of moment. Quiet, slower, a chick hatching. It takes about 21 days for a chicken egg to hatch. And when it finally happens, it doesn't look dramatic. Slow, fragile, but kind of incredible to watch. Something so small comes the start of an entire life cycle. Here's something that surprises a lot of people. Livestock showing isn't just about winning ribbons. At events like Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, top animals can be auctioned for tens of thousands of dollars. And that money often goes toward education, scholarships, future investments. But what you're watching here isn't just tradition, it's opportunity. Outside the barns, it's loud, music, food, ride. But inside here, there's a different kind of energy. Focused, nervous, hopeful. Because behind every animal, there is someone waiting for the moment. It's kind of strange when you think about it. In a world that's becoming more digital every day, this place is still about something real. Animals, work, patience, and result you cannot fake. The next time you come to the rodeo, don't just stay for the concert. Walk into the barn. Look a little closer, because behind every goat, pig, or steer, there's a story most people never notice. And honestly, that might be the most interesting part of all. Here is also something most people walking around here don't realize. This entire event isn't just big, it is economically massive. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo generates nearly $600 million in total economic activity for the city. That's comparable to hosting a Super Bowl every single year. Hotels, restaurants, transportation, even small vendors, they all feel the impact. For about 3 weeks, Houston becomes the center of something much bigger than just a rodeo. And look at the crowds, because this is not just popular, it is one of the largest events in the world. In recent years, attendance has reached over 2.7 million people. That is more than many major music festivals, some entire sports seasons, all happening in just a few weeks in one place. And then there's this. Some of the animals you're seeing here sell for prices that don't even feel real. Champion steers have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's not just livestock. Even student artwork here has sold for over $500,000. Think about that, a teenager creating something that ends up funding scholarships and programs across Texas. Because at its core, this event is really about something else: education. Since it started, the rodeo has given back hundreds of millions of dollars to students. Scholarships, grants, opportunities that wouldn't exist otherwise. So when you see these competitions, you are not just watching animals, you are watching futures being built. Here's another few things most people completely miss. Hundreds of chicks hatch here every year, right in front of visitors. There are over 30,000 volunteers helping run this event. The carnival alone gives away hundreds of thousands of prizes. And behind all of that is a system that's been running for decades. What's crazy is how this all started back in 1932. This was just a small livestock show trying to survive during the Great Depression. Now it's become a global event, blending agriculture, entertainment, and business all in one place. So yeah, you can come here for the rides, the food, or the concert. But once you start noticing the numbers, the effort, the money moving behind the scenes, you realize that this is something completely different. Not just a rodeo, but a system that connects animals, people and opportunity all in one place. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a great day, y'all.